Congratulations, you have finished the main story, but both Peter and Miles are still available to continue the adventure. You can also revisit previously completed missions with Mission Replay in the pause menu, or start a fresh adventure with Ultimate Difficulty or New Game Plus. Or both.
What's up, New York?
There's something that I did not tell you last time I saw you guys. Hello, my name is Ep42, and welcome to some more Spider-Man 2. Through this, while I was doing the Surge trophy...
Okay, let's break it up!
Okay. That was not exactly what needed to happen. Ow. That was not directional yank, but okay. Shoot your own! Nope. How's about for real no? Gosh darn. The thing that I didn't tell you about is that I actually got the origin of the Spider-Bot's message to show up while I was doing that thing. That is also not directional yank, and I don't remember how to do directional yank, but yeah, I saw that. I saw him coming. Okay, can you please stop? Gonna need you to, like, really stop. Whoop. Take a little bit more of this. Please and thank you. Ow. How's about ow? Exactly what I said. How's about ow? Oh, so annoying. Alright. How did I directional yank? No, that is not directional yank. You move? Well, not that.
Hunters really need to just chill out.
Not really important to do that, but I just needed to say that story. Because we do have a couple of things to do. Genki recorded a message and discovered an address. So we're gonna go do that today, as well as the last EMF quest. So, yeah. Now I really gotta talk a little bit about that last scene. Because last time, while I was waiting for the credits to end, I was talking about all, like, this is my favorite character, I don't know if there's a future for the series, like, after the cancellations and all that. Oh, Danica.
Welcome back, Dana Club. We did it. We survived the impossible. Drove back a friggin' alien invasion, and we did it together as heroes. Spider-Man led the way, and every day New Yorkers rose to the challenge. Today I am so pleased to talk with one of those heroes, author, journalist, and avid motorcyclist. Please welcome Mary Jane Watson. Thanks, Danica. Please call me MJ. MJ it is. So, I ate up your book about Symkaria in a single sitting. Thank you for giving this to the world. It's so important. I heard we're going to get even more of your words in the form of a new project. Can you tell us more about it?
Happy to. I've been thinking a lot about what's really important. Nothing will make you rethink your life like a citywide alien invasion, right?
Relatable.
And I realized how important the truth is. I started a podcast called The New Normal. I don't know where New York is headed, but I'm looking forward to finding out. With all of you out there, I want to be honest and report what's really happening in the city. Straight up. No exaggerations, no clickbait, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. When you let that junk creep in, it takes over the truth. Warps it into something else, like a
symbiote.
Mary Jane Watson, everybody. Any last notes you'd like to leave us with?
Stay safe out there. Oh, and if you have motorcycle insurance, make sure it includes a villain damage clause. I could feel the pain in your voice there. I'm working through it.
Danica Hart and Mary Jane Watson, signing off.
Thanks. Like I was saying, that last scene, they just revealed another, like, spider person in this universe. Cindy Moon.
Genki, You seeing this?
Bro, what the hell is happening?
Look at this, a spider hero. We're all saved.
Alright. Who are you?
Me? I'm just a bartender who does favors for people every now and then. And I've learned that rogue spider bots are dangerous and bad for business. Let me take those off your hands. Whoa. Thank you, Spider-Man. We can always count on you to do the right thing.
You're welcome.
And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
What the hell was that?
I, wish I knew.
Funky wireless protocols. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this connects with the next Into the Spider-Verse movie, but since that got delayed, we don't really know. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the suit. A lot of people gave it a lot of flack when the game first came out, and honestly, while I don't totally dig it for Miles' style, I think it's nice. Like, it's like a tracksuit, which is something that Miles is more used to wearing. Goes well with his tennis shoes, too. And it also highlights the fact that he has venom powers, electricity. So that really did it for me, you know? Let's see how Peter's doing on this side of town, though.
MJ.
Hey, just wanted to let you know you got a package here at the house.
Okay.
I put it in the garage for you. It's from Norman Osborn.
Oh, interesting. Thanks for letting me know.
Should check that out.
Break time's over.
One last one for the EMF Foundation. EM Foundation. Hello?
What's this?
Harry wanted you to have
Plants
this?
and a thumb drive? They say you should never plug in a drive of unknown origin. But I know Norman. I think.
I think. Hello? Here's to the last one.
Peter! I put this together for you because I knew when we got through this crazy time, whenever we got through it, I wanted you to have these. And I wasn't positive I'd be here to give them to you myself.
Harry.
After the Emily May Foundation was destroyed by Craven's hunters, I went to see what I could recover before it got boarded up. In the box, you'll find a piece of bark from my mom's tree, and one of May's blossoms. And I thought, if you gene splice them together, we might get a hardy enough plant to produce seeds.
Wow. Well, okay.
Let's see to it then. Well, we're gonna be needing some stuff, aren't we? We need one of each. Okay, and from here I just need to connect, which is not doable in the way that we are. Crap. Yeah, that there. Another sun here. And yikes, not again. Because this would go down there, but can't do that. Has to be a 3er on that side, so this has to go here forcibly. This can go down here, and this cannot go there, but this plant can go on the other side? Not exactly, because this cannot go there. Oh, gosh. Tough and rough. What is happening? this. Can only connect to this, which can connect to either one of these two. Let's try water first. Water cannot connect. So it will only connect to plant, which can connect to plant. Connecting to sun. No, it cannot connect to sun. Cannot connect to plant. Connects to water. Connects to water. But cannot connect down there. Cannot connect. What am I missing? This connects to water, which can only connect to... Oh, could be two. And that connects to leaf. Ugh. Took me such a long time to do that. Success!
I knew you could do it, Pete. Now, you know those little bee drones we salvaged from the field studies? We just leveraged their relocation data sets to plant those seeds around the city.
You're some kind of genius, Harry Osborn. Let's get those bees working.
I know. It'll be years before we see the results. And who's to say where you and I will be a week from now, let alone years from now? Which is why I did this simulation to show you. So Emily and May will live on, in the city, and, of course, in us. I love you, Pete. I really do. And I know the Foundation didn't end up going the way I'd hoped, but there's still no one I'd rather have tried it with. I bet by the time you get this, we'll have already started a new Foundation. Just me and you. From scratch. Go us.
Go us.
Oh! One last thing. I got a little something for you. We're in good health. Love you.
Just a little something. Foundational. And kit it out, because we've got the last of the suits. The life story suit. Well, this is certainly something. We've got a couple more trophies to go for. So, shut up, Jonah. This is what we get. Down here, saving lives. Wait, where am I? Here. That's one. But where's the other three? I am so confused. I don't know what is happening with the thing. I honestly do not know. Yeah, this is the one that I want. Honestly, don't know what is happening to this. It says that I have 3 affordable suits for Peter. There's nothing. There's nothing else for Peter. I'm trying to see it, but it's just not there. No styles, no nothing. There's the black suit, symbiote suit, and anti-venom suit. I guess it's these that we got. I'm not sure. I mean, it says 100%, and we've gotten 100%, so I'm not gonna fight it.
Smell the change. It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the apocalypse offers a new perspective on life. Time to let go of old grievance. Rearrange priorities. While the world waited with bated breath to see if they would be next. New York stood tall and held the line. We did not acquiesce. After we take a moment to celebrate the freedom we fought so hard to retain, we must then turn our sights to the people responsible for putting us in harm's way to begin with. I'm talking about Oscorp and, of course, the Spider. You're going to hear a lot of conflicting reports and lies surrounding the events of last week. Let me assure you, this is still just the facts here. So let's lay them out. Spider-Man was seen wearing a black suit. Then a monster appears wearing a similar suit. Then our proud city is overrun by similar monsters. Oscorp is claiming it's Spider-Man's fault for stealing Oscorp's research. That doesn't surprise me. But Oscorp needs to be held accountable for creating these damn creatures in the first place. This is what happens when corporations try to play God and individuals overreach. Of course, hoping for legal ramifications for wrongdoers is like hoping for an ice cream shop in the desert. We must not forget where the blame lies. We can't forgive either. But for now, enjoy life. We're lucky to have it.
Sure. This is Miles' dad.
Hell of a son you raised, Jeff.
Yep. And down here is Ben and May.
Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
You know what to do. Stupid crime. That is one of the few that we were missing. Never actually visited May's grave during the main game.
There you go. Everything's going to be all right.
You're a good man, Spider-Man.
Thank you. I'm a good Spider-Man. And... hello. Is this... I don't think this is. No, this is not. I'm looking for the church. The one where we ended the previous game, remember? Here it is. That's the church. Sorry, let me get rid of that. Get rid of that waypoint. And back where we finished the game. Maybe not all the way up here, but this is where we returned to. Remember, at the end of the previous one.
Doing my best, Finn. Trying to make a city we both be proud of.
Just let go. We're quite dedicated, as that is our platinum trophy, meaning that is the very last thing that we needed to do in order to get a true 100% in Spider-Man 2. With that, I'm done already. It wasn't really that long of a video. This is basically just a small little bonus. There's nothing else to do at this point, I don't think. Just travel around, fight crimes, enjoy being the Spider-Man. As we have completed all of the districts. The last one we were missing was not there, over here. Was it downtown Queens? Little Odessa, downtown Queens, yeah. We finished the last EMF thing, so we finished every other thing to do. All of these were done. We got 100% of the suits for Miles, 100% of the suits for Peter. Even if I cannot see which one we're missing any styles for, or which one it says that we have more stuff with for, and frustrating, to say the least. We have all the suit tech. We have all the gadgets upgraded to 100%. We purchased all of them skills. We have all of our abilities. We finished all of the stories. I mean, you can replay them whenever you want. This is something they added in a patch update. Whenever, like, if you want to just replay through one part of the story at some point, you can do that. Just select the mission and press to replay. You can do the same with side stories. 2, Room for the Future, and Grand Finale, Mysterio Unmasked, and you know this one. FNSM app requests. Find Grandpa, Rooftop Fireworks, Photo Help, Howard, Graffiti Trouble, Monster and Queens. Prowler Stashes, you can replay through all these. The Flame, all 4 of them. The EMF Experiments, even the Emily May Foundation at the very end. Cultural Museum, Bebop and Hardbop. The Hunter Blinds, you can play through all of them again in case that you want to try to get those missions once more. Hunter Bases, different from the Hunter Blinds. Brooklyn Missions, you know, side quests. Unidentified Targets. I thought it was setting up the Clone Saga, but no, it set up the Chameleon. And Symbiote Nests, all 10 of them. You can replay with them whenever you want. You can rehear all of Marco's memories. These are all of the fragments that you get from the crystals. In the end, they make this beautiful statue. You can re-see all of the pictures you took. Well, at the very least, what they wanted you to take. Because, of course, I'm pretty sure I did not take these good shots on my own. The Mysterium Death Diaries, you can always hear them back. And you can check out the 42 spider bots from the Spider-Verse. Finally, we got all the moves. In case you ever forget anything. And that's it. So we're done. We've gotten 100%. Thank you all so very much for coming, for watching, and for joining me throughout this journey. It has been a good and honestly unexpected one. Spider-Man 2, 100% and amazing. New features available. New Game Plus is here after completing main story ultimate levels. Gain new suit styles. Huh. Gotcha. Golden gadgets. Upgrade your gadgets with exclusive looks and suit tech fusion. Boost your suit tech performance. Still finish your main game mission replay and time of day are now available upon main story completion. Gotcha. I will create New Game Plus. Except when it's not really all. Sorry about that, but turns out New Game Plus added quite a few things, and as you can see, I went ahead and completed New Game Plus once to 100% and then another New Game Plus. I'm a little bit embarrassed because it literally took me less. Well, it took me a little bit more than 24 hours, but it took me a day, basically, to finish 100% on the game. And then I started up a new one. I will continue from where I left off. And here's the thing. You do unlock a few things. It's all in menus. There are a couple of new things. Well, first of all, I'm wearing the Absolute Carnage suit on Miles, but that's not really what you unlock. You basically come over here on Peter, and for New Game Plus, you get these little plus signs on top of these things. You unlock styles for the story-mandated symbiote suits. For the black suit, which is the one you get after Peter almost dies, but is not yet affected by the symbiote, you get 3 styles. You get the black and red one. You get the white and black one, which is basically anti-venom, but with the suit style. And you get these black, white, and red one, which mixes a little bit of everything in it. I'm not too much of a fan. I actually like this one quite a bit better. This one looks nice. It looks clean, but I think it works the best with this. So that's one. You then get the symbiote suit. So after Peter gets affected and the eyes are, you know, weird. You still get the anti-venom one and the black and red one, but you also get a Carnage suit. Interesting, to say the least. That's the way it looks. And finally, anti-venom suit. You get the regular anti-venom. You get a sort of blue one. It looks kind of weird. Kind of looks like Spider-Man in 2099, to be perfectly honest with you. Not too much of a fan of this color scheme, to be honest. It's blue and silver. This one, red and black, looks quite a bit like original Spider-Man colors, but, well, a little bit darker than that. I'm a very big fan of this one, and of course the last one is the Anti-Venom Anti-Suit. So this is black and white. So for these ones, I really like the red one. I enjoy the way that it looks quite a bit. As for Miles, you don't really get anything else afterwards. Like, there's really not a lot else that you will get out of this. I know I did not showcase all the suits. I'm sorry about that. It's just some of these, I don't really like the way that they look. Some of them, even though I really enjoy the way that they look, didn't really have time to be portrayed. Like, there's a lot of ones, like, for example, the Best There Is suit. There's a lot of these that are very reminiscent of other comic book characters or Miles' comics. You know, this Wolverine one is very, very cool, and I did not get to showcase it all that much. There's a lot of other ones that, of course, Into the Spider-Verse SB suit, the Into the Spider-Verse regular suit, the Across the Spider-Verse suit, and you also get the animated suit. All of these, very cool, and they do get like the weird frames per second animation stuff. You also get the evolved suit with different styles, which, to be perfectly honest, I enjoy the colors on the black one quite a bit more. Like, this style I enjoy quite a bit more than the original version of it. So, yeah, generally speaking, there's not a lot to showcase other than just the suit itself. Like, there's a lot of references, which is cool. Family business, you know, it's Prowler. You got the classic suit, the one that Miles had in the previous game. The upgraded suit, the one that he starts this game with. The tracksuit, original from the previous game. Brooklyn 2099 suit, you know, 2099. Sportswear, also saw this before in the previous game in Miles. Life Story suit, which is very reminiscent of the last one. Yeah, Life Story suit for Peter. You also get the Miles Morales 2099 suit, which is a very, very nice suit. Advanced Tech suit. The Shadow Spider suit, which, you know, Keep Crusader type deal. Very cool. Miles Morales 2020 suit for the anniversary. This was very, very cool to see. You get the Purple Rain suit, the one from the Prowler from the previous game. Bodega Cat suit from the previous game as well. The Forever suit, an ode to, you know, Black Panther in general, but also Chadwick Boseman. Homemade suit, the one that he used to wear, he designed itself. Movies, then you got the End suit, when Miles Morales is at the end of his life. The 10th anniversary suit, which is also very cool, also appearing in the comics, very nice. Programmable Matter suit from the previous game. Strike suit, also from previous game. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. suit, different storyline, but there you go, that's also very nice. Great Responsibility suit is the one that we start the previous game with, so look at that. You can also get it in the regular Miles Morales color scheme, which is very cool. Looks kind of odd, you know, the neck always looked a little bit odd in that regard. Then you get the Crimson Cowl, Best There Is, so Wolverine. You get the Dark Ages suit, so this is Venom, if I'm not mistaken. You get Absolute Carnage, of course, Carnage. King in Black, if I'm not mistaken, this is Scorpion, and possessed by the symbiote. The Boricua suit, Smoke and Mirror suit, Most Dangerous Game suit, City Sound suit, and then the DLC ones. Metro suit, Ginga suit, Uptown Pride suit, which is from the previous game, and you also get new styles for it, like this red and black scheme, or this purplish scheme, which I really don't like the way that it looks. The silver one looks nice though. And finally the animated suit. So basically that's all there is. And for Peter, well, we get his advanced suit for this game, the one that he starts on, and the symbiote suits. You also get the classic suit and the styles, the Scarlet 3 suit, Scarlet Spiders. The advanced suit from the previous Spider-Man game, well, for the first Spider-Man game, we get the Kumo suit. We also had that in the first one. Hybrid suit from the movies, the Amazing suit from the Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing 2 suit from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. You get Spider-Man 2099 black suit from Spider-Man 2099. You get the Scarlet Spider, the original from Baron Reilly. You get the Superior suit from the Superior Spider-Man, which I actually like quite a bit. Anti-Ox suit from the first Spider-Man game. Arachnite suit, the Arachnite. This is supposed to be a fusion in between Spider-Man and Moon Knight, if I'm not mistaken, which is very interesting and looks very cool. You get Into the Spider-Verse Noir, homemade suit from the movies, well, their latest movies. You get Spider-Punk, classic Spider-Punk. Secret Wars, the Iron Spider armor, which actually, the new suit that they were using on the animated series, by the way, I recorded the credits a day before they released the trailer for the new animated series. I did say that they had not canceled it, but they now released the trailer and it's releasing on January 29th, so I'm being corrected in the same video. Yeah, the suit looks to be a little bit more based off of this look, although Peter in there has like a shirt on top, and his web shooters are a little bit more janky, big bulk. But yeah, that's also there. We get Iron Spider armor, the classic Iron Spider armor. We get the web black suit from Bully Maguire, the Raimi films. The web suit from the Raimi films. The upgraded classic suit, the first one from the Tom Holland movies. The new blue suit. This is not from movies. This is actually quite interesting. Look at this. I like the way that this looks. It's very clean. The upgraded suit from the movies. The stealth suit from the movies. The classic black suit from the comics. Iron Spider suit from the movies, new red and blue suit from the last Spider-Man movie, and of course black and gold suit from the last Spider-Man movie as well as the Life Story suit. Last Hunt, Saving Lives, this one we got from Wraith. Then we get the DLC, the Fly suit, the Hellfire Gala 2022 suit, Peter Parker. We get the Fluoro suit, Motor Chic, Last Stand suit, which also comes from the very end of Spider-Man's life, and the Into the Spider-Verse regular suit. So, all in all, that's what you get there. But it doesn't really end there. You also get the suit tag. You get the possibility of buying all of these tree entries. You get to buy the other one and have them both active at the same time. So, instead of having to choose between slightly heal when performing a perfect dodge or when parrying, you get both. Same here with Web Shooter hits heal you slightly heal on every 10th hit of a combo. Then that also is a thing. Also for damage, also for the web focus, and also for traversal. The thing is, you need a crap ton of tech parts. You're going to need to do a second New Game Plus in order to do this. This is the reason why I did the second New Game Plus, because you need a crap ton of city tokens and a crap ton of hero tokens. Rare tech parts you can get, regular tech parts you can get as many as you want, but not city nor hero tokens. You will need those. In order to get the suits, it's through level ups, ultimate level. Over there, you still get experience from missions and whatever else. Each level up will give you one of these suits. So level up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9 in that order. 9 is the max ultimate level, and that's where we're at. And finally, you also get gadgets to go golden. So this you get all the way over here, golden web shooter. So this style can be equipped or unequipped, so you can unequip it or equip it. Basically, it adds a little bit of flair whenever you're using your stuff. They look like this, can be equipped or unequipped, which is, fine. Web grabber, same thing, just looks a little bit different. You barely even see that. Like the golden sonic burst, you see the floating little ones, but that's basically it. And the ricochet web, you basically don't see it at all. But it's just stuff that you can add up on there. There's no more skills added, and there's no abilities added, but I thought that I might showcase this. There's some of Peter's skills that do get changed in between his Venom and Anti-Venom versions. So this one is a Anti-Venom Punch. It used to be Venom Punch. Symbiote Punch. Spider Barrage stays the same, but Symbiote Punch no longer there. An anti-venom bomb, this is what it looks like. Spider Rush can only be changed to the anti-venom strike, and anti-venom blast can only be changed to spider shock, but the anti-venom tempest can go back to anti-venom yank or the spider whiplash all the same. I just decided to do this throughout the 2 New Game Plus rushes that I did, and with Miles, it's only 2 of them per each, so you don't get any more upgrades to those. Finally, on these, you will not be able to get any more tokens from any of these. Like, for example, we do have, and sorry, the list is not going to be finished here. The Brooklyn missions is supposed to give you city tokens, but if you replay any of these, you will not get any tokens out of them. You only get the satisfaction of completing them again. Apart from that, there's basically nothing else to do. You can just replay missions or change the time of day on your New Game Plus file. Or rather, you can change the time of day after you finish the game. Then basically you get your collection to go through stuff again, but just unlike the first game, you cannot listen to podcasts again. Those come and go as the story sees fit, so if you want to listen to one of them, you're gonna have to replay the game. And that's basically it. So at the moment, I just unlocked these unidentified targets. I had to 100% it all the way over here, like up to this point, so that I could get enough hero tokens, city tokens, and rare tech parts, as well as regular tech parts to upgrade everything. So this is what a true 100% playthrough of Spider-Man 2 looks like after the New Game Plus patch. Now, it's everything. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time for something completely different. Bye now.